Everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, welcome to the channel. My name is Michelle Expert and I hope that you're going to enjoy all the content that is on this channel and that is to come. So if you are a regular and you've been on this channel for quite a while, you know that I haven't been around for a couple of weeks and there's so much more I definitely want to catch you guys up on. However, this video is more or less a life update, just kind of giving you guys, news about what's happening, sharing my excitement with you, and then the rest will kind of unravel as the weeks go. So today's video, I just want us to literally talk about and celebrate the YouTube Black class of 2022 because your girl made it, okay? This has been such an exciting moment for me, and I think something that when I literally narrate the whole story, I'm just like, I didn't expect to actually get it. I literally applied by chance and then God was just like, boom, girl, and that's been such a big thing this year. So I'm really excited to take my content to the next level and more than anything, just give you guys value. And just a big shout out, man, to YouTube for, selecting me as part of the class this year. It's been super exciting. The news were all over social media, and there's just been so much PR that's been going on that I've been so enjoying. So I'm really excited. But yeah, before I kind of tell you the backstory behind it, I just want to put a video onto this actual video of a video I filmed 3 years ago. When I was still working full-time, I was still running my business part-time as a side hustle. And I remember I stopped at, there was so much traffic, so I stopped on the side of the road and I actually filmed this video and I posted it on YouTube because I didn't want to sit in traffic. But this video has become such a full circle moment for me. So watch this video and then I'll chat to you just now. Hi guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So here's the thought of the day. I've just been thinking a lot about my channel and the direction that I really want to take it to. And one of the things that I actually realized was that I, at a certain level, have such a fear of getting better in the public eye. I'll explain. So when I started the YouTube channel, I felt like out of the conversations and the talks that I've done, I felt like I've got a couple of things to talk about or a couple of conversations to spark that I think a lot of people would relate and a lot of people would want to be part of. And with that said, I was like, cool, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel and I'm gonna open this platform where I can bring different people onto the channel and we can talk about certain issues that I kind of think I have a heart for. And with that said, I remember for the longest of time waiting not to do it because I was waiting for the perfect camera, for the ring light, for the perfect makeup, to get my eyebrows on flick so I can actually do it properly. And one of the things I realized is I've carried that to my life so long where I feel like I've stepped on myself because I haven't implemented a lot of things. Even forget the YouTube channel, I've not implemented a lot of things in my career because I felt like they're not perfect enough and I felt like I'm not polished enough to do it and I've slept on myself. And I was just thinking about today and I thought it needs to stop. And I just want to extend this to everyone, it needs to stop. I feel like the only way that you can become better is when you do, and when you don't actually action whatever idea that you have, you're actually not going to know if you're going to be better at it or good. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lesson that I am slowly learning personally on some. Put yourself out there and do what you need to do, and you know what? You will get better with time. Chances are this video right now, there will be a better video with me presenting myself so much better, speaking better, using better words a year from now. But if I do not start right now, there's not going to be any room for me to actually develop. And that's something I'm slowly learning. And I just want to say to each and every person out there who's got an idea or you want to start a YouTube channel, there's something that you want to implement, you need to start. I feel like starting is the only way you can let yourself in that room for improvement. You know how we always talk about there's a room for improvement? The only way to enter that room basically is for you to start, because if you don't, literally watching it again makes me feel like, again, this is such a huge full circle moment. I remember just feeling like there is a need for a shift and there's time for me to step up, there's time for me to do more, and I really wanted to do more and I was willing to just do whatever it takes to do more. And I'm so glad that 3 years later, my channel, my career, I'm self-employed now and just my content is really just going all around the world and impacting a lot of people. So that's just been so powerful. So let me tell you the story about how this happened. So I found out about the YouTube Black Voices last year. Nicolette Mashile was part of the class that was last year. And I think mid the year, I think, she started like putting out posts about how people can apply and and YouTube also started sending us emails. So if you are a creator, you obviously do get emails from YouTube. And I was just like, I don't know, man, my channel is still small. I'm still trying to develop. I don't know if this is something that, I would be selected for. And I was just doubting myself. And I think for quite a while, actually, I kept seeing this email, like they kept sending email reminders. And I was just like, I don't know if this is like the right thing for me to do, because the people that were there last year, last year they had Nicolette, they had Lasizwa as well. They really had great and big YouTubers that have put in the time and energy in their channels, and that have channels that have really grown. So I was just like, my channel's like a mere 6,000 subscribers. I don't know if it is going to have that effect, but I remember towards the last, the last week of the last call for the applications, I received another email, and I remember waking up in the morning and I was like, you know what? Why don't I just like apply? You just never know. The worst that could happen is that they could say no, literally taking my own lesson. Okay. And then I applied for it. And then I completely forgot, to be honest. I was just like, it's just one of those things I was trying for myself, and we'll see. And I think towards the end of last year, I don't remember the exact date, towards the end of last year, I wake up in the morning and I'm checking my emails, and I found an email from YouTube congratulating me on being part of the class. I literally could not believe it. I was just like, there's no way. Like, why? How? I was very excited. But more than anything, I think it just kind of made me realize how real this thing is. I felt like I've always known how real this is, but it just became a confirmation that I'm on the right track and I'm doing the right things. And there's a couple of things I literally noted on my phone that I want to share with you guys that I think was so big to me, as part of this full circle moment, which is what we are celebrating right now, which is being part of the Creator Class 2020. And maybe let me also just start by saying that for anybody that doesn't understand what it is, it's basically YouTube selecting a handful of creators all over the world. I think they selected 12 in South Africa, if not 10, 12 in South Africa, and 26 around Africa, and we are 100 and something all over the world that they're going to amplify. And part of that is they obviously do give you quite a great fair share amount of a fund towards what you are trying to do. And then there's classes that you attend, which means they basically help you optimize your YouTube channel so that you can get more people to have a look at it and just teach you the matrix behind creating content and having more eyeballs onto your content. Okay, so that was it. And for me, my biggest thing was maybe these three things I want to share with you. I think for me, my biggest thing was just don't be afraid to be better in the public eye. If you watch this video that I just shared with you guys, one of the things I spoke about was the fact that I knew that I wasn't where I wanted to be, and I was willing to be better, and I was willing to be better in the public eye. I was willing to literally come across as an amateur as I started, but with hopes and with so much belief that I am actually going to be so much better at this, as time goes. And I'm so glad that I took that step, because I think a lot of people want to perfect things before they actually happen. So what we try to do is that we say, well, I don't have the right camera, I don't have the right lighting, I don't have the right this, so therefore I'm not going to start. And then you just don't start. Then you miss such opportunities because you didn't actually start. I share my story with you guys all the time. If you've watched some of the videos on this channel, that I basically started my channel on my phone. The video I'm sharing with you guys 3 years ago, on my phone, I literally filmed it with my hand and then uploaded it on YouTube at the same time. I didn't, wait to edit it and theatrics and whatever. I was just like, you know what? I feel like there's a huge need for me to shift right now, and I'm just going to take the shift and I'm going to start creating content no matter what happens. And that is something that I think I've been reminded of in this time. When I tell you guys that there's been a lot that's been happening, I've been moving houses, there's just been so much that's going on, and a part of me has just been wanting to wait until I get the perfect setting, or wait until I'm set up. And I'm just like, you know what? Actually, this is something I spoke into my life 3 years ago, that I'm going to keep going irregardless of where I am in life and what's actually going on. And this is just me putting that into practice right now. So that was such a huge, powerful tool for me to actually learn. And then the second thing was like, don't wait for the perfect moment. That was also quite a big thing for me. You know, I think each and every single time we kind of get the nudge to do something that we're passionate about, we always are trying to overcalculate things. So for instance, you get the nudge to start that business, to start that YouTube channel. Chances are we're going to sit back and think, well, maybe I don't have the money. Maybe I don't have enough followers. Maybe I don't have this. Maybe I don't have that. And I think those are things that hold us back so much, because when I believe that when God gives you the nudge to go for something, He will equip you with the strength, with the equipment, with everything you need to be able to deliver that thing. And that is something so important that you need to remember, that there is never a perfect time to start anything. The moment you get the nudge, move. I think that's the moment where you're most likely going to get more results in whatever it is that you want to do, because you have been obedient to that voice inside. And also, you know, that I feel like that voice inside always comes at the right time, where it knows that this is literally your moment to shine, and this is your moment to actually go ahead and just start and work and do what you need to do. So that's very important, okay? Don't wait for the right time. There's never going to be a right time. The time you get the nudge is the right time, and you need to move at that time when you get the nudge, and that is very important. And then my last point is speak it into the atmosphere. That was another big deal for me, because the moment I got accepted, right, I was very excited about it. And then in the beginning of the year, when I was busy writing down my goals and kind of trying to figure out where I want to go with my channel, I literally remembered that video, and I remembered how I actually spoke where I am right now into the atmosphere at that time. And this was 3 years ago, guys. 3 years is a very long time, but you need to be able to speak those things into the atmosphere. Speak those things that you want to see for your career, for your channel, for your finances, for whatever the case is, because guys, God is always listening. Like a lot of people say, the universe is always listening. God is always listening. And you need to realize that the more that you speak into the atmosphere about what you want to do, the more that you're kind of called to deliver, because you've literally put it out there, you know, more than it is just you thinking about it and you feeling like this is something that you're going to do or something you're preparing to do. The more you are sitting on it, the more it's not going to happen, because you've got nobody to be accountable to. But the more you speak it out, you literally have the people around you. Like when I filmed that video, I felt like I had an obligation to literally deliver, because I had people that had watched that video that literally were just like, okay, cool. So this is what you said. We want to see where you are going to go right now, you know, and that's something that's very important in terms of your development and wherever it is that you want to go, that you need to have, I think, a level of confidence to really speak it into atmosphere. And sometimes you can speak it even if you're not confident in it, but the act of speaking it into the atmosphere, I promise you, it does something to you that makes you want to move, that makes you want to go ahead, and it also holds you accountable a lot. So this also doesn't mean like tell people your business and like be all out there. No, it just means that speak it into the atmosphere. It means that, you know, hold people around you, especially people that are close to you, accountable to the things that you've spoken about. You know, when I spoke that onto my channel, I knew that there are people that are watching. I knew that there are people that support me. I knew that there are people that love the work that I do, and if I just don't deliver, it would be a disappointment to them. That's why I'll always come back to my channel and say to you guys, well, I am such a consistent queen, and then go missing for 4 weeks, right? But because I'm speaking that into atmosphere, at some point I have to be like, oh, okay, now I really need to deliver, because I keep confessing this thing to my audience. Therefore, I need to be able to deliver to them. So those are just the 3 things that you really have been, you know, a big highlight for me in this moment in terms of celebrating the YouTube Black Creator Class of 2022. I'm really, really excited. I've been spending a lot of time putting down a lot of content that I really want to, you know, bring out and really add value to your guys' lives, your guys' businesses. So I'm super excited about that, and I have no doubt that it's going to be super valuable. So thank you so much to each and every single person that has supported this channel from the beginning, from years ago. You know, I read comments where people say, your channel should have a lot more eyes. A lot of people need the content that you serve. And I've always said that at the right time, it will happen. And I'm really, really, really glad that as time goes, it's just unraveling and it's happening at God's time, because that's always, you know, the perfect time. So thank you so much. I'm super excited. If you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely do follow me on Instagram. I've been putting a lot of helpful posts on there, and there's a lot of content that's coming up. Listen, I say to you guys, this year we are going to make money, and we're going to have additional streams of income, and we're going to learn how to sell ourselves and our businesses and create brands out of ourselves. And those are things that I really want to impart onto the audience that is going to follow this channel and the audience that I have on all the other social media platforms that I have. So make sure you do follow me on there, and let me know if there's anything that you guys want me to actually take videos on that you would really need help as far as business is concerned. But there's definitely awesome content that is coming up within the next couple of days. And to just carry on supporting this channel, the most perfect thing to do is hit the subscribe button and press the notification bell so that you're notified every single time I put out a video. And let me know in the comment section below, what are you looking forward to seeing this year? What are you looking forward to learning this year from this channel? And then we can actually go ahead and film video content, do interviews, and talk to people that would be able to assist us do that. So thank you once again for watching this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in my next video.